Traders, traders. On today's video, I want to share with you guys how we took a wonderful trade on USD CAD using the very same concept that we used on our previous video. If you guys remember that video, where we used the 4 hour to anticipate continuations of how the market might move, right? So today's video, this will be part two, but in a way, I will be just sharing this video to show you guys that what I did before, I did again, but it's all because of what, how we continuously execute our trades and how we constantly use our trading system, or let me just say our strategy or urge. You can name it the way you want to name it. I'm just saying how I approach the markets. But before we hit the charts, make sure you like the video, you subscribe to the channel, you share the video, you leave a comment, you click the link to sign up with the broker that I trade with and highly recommend. Or if you want to be part of the COT Academy team, we're having 3 exclusive mentorship services. You can choose which do you prefer by simply obviously calling us or sending us a WhatsApp or emailing us or just commenting down below that you're interested so we can take it from there. But without further ado, I want to see you guys win the way we win, and I want to see you guys continuously executing the trades the way you have to execute, right? So when we look at the charts, guys, so like I said, we're going to be breaking down from the what? From the 4 hour time frame. So that's where we're going to be heading from now, right? So the 4 hour time frame, guys, we clearly understand that our structure is bullish, right? Based on what? Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and higher high, and a higher low, continuation higher high, touch higher low, continuation up, break below, break above, creating another high, break below, break above, creating what? Other highs. But before we anticipated those very same highs, everything begins right here, right? So guys, let's focus on mainly three things, right? When we look, we can tell that obviously we had our intraday support zone knocked down. Well, let me just say my intraday buy zone from the hourly time frame, not from the 4 hour time frame. So understanding that we now have our intraday support or buy zone, we now obviously understood that price once respected the zone and created an all-time high, came back again, but didn't hold to create other highs. And what happened from there? Price broke below. So from this massive break below and this massive break above, price continued moving to the upside, giving us another high, right? And what happened from there? Price did a push to the downside, breaking past our very same zone, right? So obviously from a breakup, anticipate a retest to look for continuations to the upside. But in this instance, the dollar still had strength, or let me just say we had momentum, right? So when we now understand that price had a breakout and a break above, looking at our candlesticks, this is where it all started, right? On Friday, right? Friday, market opened. Our agent session gave us an anticipation of what? Bullish strength, and price moved to the upside. So once price hit this candlestick from 8 a.m., then basically from pre-New York, because our New York session times have shifted. It's no more 9, it's now 10 a.m. CET, right? So times have shifted, right? So when we now understood that this candlestick was our pre-New York and our pre-London candlestick falling into our London session, right? So this candlestick had a close above. So from this Asian candlestick and this pre-New York falling, and this pre-London falling into London session candlestick had a close above. So once this candlestick had a close above, I now had to understand that okay, with price having a close above, why is price having a close above? Looking at here, price had a bullish momentum candlestick. Let me just say an engulfing candlestick from this breakout and this break above. But right here, price slowly pushed above, right? Then that's when I did what I had to my hourly time frame, because I now understood my 4 hour has a momentum candle, has a bullish close above my support slash buy zone, right? So when I now looked at what could have been the course of it, and I can now technically see that obviously price had this massive move to the downside, and now price had this massive push to the upside. So once you guys understand that price had this push to the upside, this was technically a break above and a retest above, anticipating continuations to the upside. You guys get what I'm saying? This was basically a breakout and a break above and a retest above to technically move to the upside. If you guys can get the picture that I'm trying to paint to you guys, right? So when we now saw that okay, our pre London falling into our London session candlestick, our session price was clearly above our very same zone. So from this break above, price had a retest above. So once this candlestick started closing, this momentum candlestick, this candlestick broke above this current highs, right? And the coming candlestick rejected, right? Took this highs out. So once price, we now understood that we had this highs, right? So once price took those highs out, we now understood that if it happens that price will continue or will break above those highs, we're now going to be safe to continue moving to the upside, because price had a breakout and it reached above, and our London session candlestick, which was technically 10 a.m. CAT, had a break above but couldn't close above. What happened? It closed below. But this is technically price taking our highs out. But if it's in a bear structure, this is technically bears taking our lows out, right? So once we took our highs out, I now had to tell the team that, guys, if it happens, that price will obviously continue moving to the upside. Let's at least wait for a candlestick that closes above. And when you see this candlestick, when I had to zoom out, when you look at this candlestick had a way open and it flipped and closed above. So once this 1 a.m. candlestick, this 1300 CT PM candlestick had a close above, I now understood that there's nothing else that we can be looking for. Prices gave us what we're looking for. Prices gave us what we anticipated. All we can do from here is to just take our trades and let the markets play out the way they want to play out, right? And when you look at it, when this candlestick closed, that's the way we took our trades, right? With a clean 20 pip stop, right? Somewhere right there, and we had a 40-something pip target, right? So, and that was that, right? So, guys, I want to show you guys, I want to make you guys understand that what happened from the 4 hour. The 4 hour gave us a confluence. The first confluence that we gathered was from the 4 hour. And what was that? Price had a close above with a 4 hour candlestick. From a breakout, we had a break above and a close above our support / buy zone. 2, we went to the hourly time frame and we saw the 10 a.m. candlestick, which was our London open candlestick that took our current highs out. So from taking our highs out, we now had an anticipation that if it happens that we get a candlestick that closes above the highs that the London session took out, we can be more than welcome or more than confident to just check our trades, anticipating that move to the upside. And when you look at it, price played out the way it played out. We took our dub, we hit our dub, and that's what's the way it had to be. So guys, this is how we took this trade based on the 4 hour confluence, adding into the hourly time frame confluences. If you wanna execute like this limitlessly, or if you wanna be taught such things, because I already gave you the gems into it, you can just try and apply them, see how they work for you, right? Or if you wanna learn this concretely, then I guess I'm gonna leave my number, I'm gonna leave my Instagram account, or you can comment down below, and I'm gonna leave my email, so you can choose which do you want to use to communicate with me, so we can take it from there. But without further ado, hope you stay blessed, and I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one.